The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. In this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, You will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area, where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area, where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. You may be seated. Distinguished guests, graduandi, diplomandi, colleagues and cousins, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I thought that as we are living in a scientifically authenticated world, I will deliver my speech, my welcome speech from the cell phone. Guess what? The battery is flat. And I'm on 5%. It means I must just fly. And there's no one to Bluetooth me. Indeed, we come a long way, ladies and gentlemen, before these things of artificial intelligence. When I first saw the library, I thought they were selling books. I could not differentiate between a library and a bookshop. And when I studied library science and I went to that library, I thought, oh my God, they are going to make us read all the books in the library. And again, when they start teaching us Windows 95, I just gave away my age. Windows 95, the lecturer said to us, today we are going to talk about Windows. We started looking at the Windows and thought that, oh my God, they are going to say we must wash these Windows. Indeed, we come a long way, and today you are celebrating this occasion, which coincides with the International Open Access Week under the theme, Who Owns Our Knowledge? Knowledge is power, and indeed it is easier to make progress or be successful if you possess knowledge and act on it. And those with knowledge, like you, the graduandi and diplomandi, you have exercised your power for the better or for the worse. Hence, the original measure 1, Hosea 4 verse 6 says, my people shall perish for lack of their knowledge. In the absence of Amen, ladies and gentlemen, I am both humbled and elevated by the honor and privilege to welcome you on behalf of the Chancellor, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, and the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Buleleng Ngabula, to this graduation ceremony this morning. The theme that I just talked about for open access pose a challenging question on the present moment and how communities might regain authority over the knowledge they generate. It also pushes us to consider how knowledge is produced and disseminated, where it originates, whose opinions are heard and respected, and in addition to who has access to education and research. While the questions for this theme can be easily answered in relation to knowledge that is published in journals and books, it cannot easily be answered with the indigenous African knowledge system because of the subjugation of this knowledge by the countries that colonized this continent. And this resulted in the obliteration of African values and philosophies, leading colonizers to regard the continent as barbaric, backward, blank slate, and dark, as well as devoid of technology. Prior to colonization, African communities and kingdoms built their societies around people, giving rise to the philosophy of Ubuntu. I hope the deliver of the Chancellor's address will talk about this philosophy, in which a common allegiance to leadership was paramount. And with this philosophy, communities were organized and identified as units of varying sizes, such as families, clans, villages, and nations. In the new epoch, the issue of ownership of such knowledge is a contested terrain. This is due to the fact that such knowledge is often exploited by outsiders without the benefits of communities that are custodians. Communities are not spared, as one might wonder, who owns rock art paintings. These rock art paintings, for example, benefit only few locals who serve as tour guides for visitors. As we ask the question, it is necessary to establish how the indigenous knowledge is copyrighted and copylefted to determine their ownership. Otherwise, if it is not protected, it will continue to be exploited. Libraries, as I spoke about libraries, are by design organically open access. For library-built collections to be accessed by the patrons free of charge, as long as the patrons are affiliated to that particular library, whether academic, special, or public. This shows that open access has always been there in conventional libraries, although not so widely open due to space and place, as the books have to be physically accessed. But now, the AI has closed that gap, because with AI, with technology, you should be able to access information in the palm of your hand. And in an African and South African context in particular, open access bridges the gap of universities and research institutions as ivory towers. In South Africa, we are told that most universities are built on top of the mountain. Think of the University of Mpumalanga here. Think of the University of Limpopo. Think of Tshwane University of Technology. Think of UCT. How can I forget the University of the Land, UNISA? It's also built on top of Muckleneck Mountain. And as you approach UNISA from the OR Tambo, R21, you might even mistake it for a spaceship that is about to land in Pretoria. So these universities, literally, they are built there so that you, as you study, you can ascend the mountain in search of knowledge. But they are also considered ivory towers because they are not accessible. But open access means that this should be accessible. Ladies and gentlemen, as I introduce the conclusion of my welcome address, I hope in the long term, the adjective open would not be necessary, as science will be open by default and would simply be named science. This will enable knowledge produced by universities in the country to be visible and accessible even to the public. Even if you are not a student at the University of South Africa, you should be able to access such information. And today, ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome you to this graduation ceremony of the University of South Africa, the University of the Land, and as I said, it is a landmark that welcomes you as you visit the Jacaranda city from the side of Johannesburg or Ben Schoeman when you approach Pretoria. But today, we have brought the University of the Land here in MBOMBELA, and that deserves a round of applause. And if you understand the language that is spoken in Pretoria, I would say that today, MBOMBELA is the ocean. We have brought the ocean here, but the fish will still remain ours. I am delighted that a visitor comes with 10 blessings, eat 1 and leave 9. This proverb is associated with the Kurdish culture and hospitality, and it signifies that when a guest visits, they bring good fortune, which is blessings, with them. And even though they may partake in some of the host's resources, including eating, they leave behind greater amount of good fortune than they can consume. And the proverb highlights the positive impact of welcoming guests and the reciprocal nature of hospitality. Where I come from, they say, moeng e tla ka ga e rije ka wena. Moeng ga a je sa molemi. Those who can speak the language of Boma, please translate to your neighbor. I am not alone. I am with the colleagues here on stage and representing the Office of the Registrar. We have Ms. Liana Joubert, who is the Deputy Registrar. We also have Dr. Lisiba Molepo, the Regional Director for this region. And we also have Dr. A.M. Makola, who is the Acting Executive Director for Academic Planning. From the College of Graduate Studies, we have Professor K.R. Mbata, who is the Acting Director. And from the College of Law, we have Mr. M. Masuku and Dr. L.B. Mtlongo. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Professor Madonzela and Dr. Lubambo. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Professor T.E. Nenjelele, the Director for the School of Public and Operation Management, and Dr. B.P.M. Mapala, who is the college representative. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor N. Tibani and Professor E. Mtweni. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Professor S.L. Lebelo and Professor N. Nyangiwe. And from the College of Education, Professor R.J. Dabani and Professor A.V. Mudau, who are both the school directors. And Professor T.P. Mahaha. College of Accounting Sciences, Professor T.C. Mudisani, Deputy Executive Dean, and Dr. J. Mulman, who is the college representative. We also have the representative from the Graduate School of Business Leadership, Dr. S. Ntlabatsi and Dr. B. Muchara. We have PhD candidates today. We have N.B. Mandlazib, B.P. Ndlovu, Z. Nduli, and N. Nyaweni. And their supervisors here, Professor F.S. Madonsela, Professor M. Kieres, Professor Matibe Neke, and Dr. Skosan. We also, the Chancellor's address this morning will be delivered by Professor T. Ngambule, and we have a special announcement. We have Ms. Admission Monaring, the Interim Education and Training Officer of the Mpumalanga Regional Student Representative Council, who will be graduating with her Bachelor of Administration in Public Management. And the following students were in the Regional Student Council at the time of the completion of their qualification. Ms. Tembeli Tleshabangu, the Secretary General of Mpumalanga Regional Student Representative Council, will receive her LLB degree in the College of Law. Mr. Siwisiso Sindani, the Postgraduate Officer of Mpumalanga Regional Student Representative Council, will receive his BCom in Business Management in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. And all these colleagues are accompanied by family and friends. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome, relax, and enjoy the hospitality of the University of the land. And ululate if you can, and if at the end of this ceremony you are not inspired, you will expire. I'm now going to request Professor Ngambule to deliver the Chancellor's address.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, members of UNISA's executive management, executive teams, representatives of colleges, colleagues, graduates, and their proud guests, ladies and gentlemen, sivusela nonke bekunene. Thobela, Khuyemoro, Nda, good morning. We greet General Mkwanazi in absentia. It is gratifying to be part of this celebration, and it is indeed a pleasure to share in the intensity of emotional joys filling this hall. Today we celebrate your triumphs, your achievements, your victories, your sleepless nights, and the journey you have embarked on towards your future aspirations. I congratulate all the graduates and on their remarkable achievements. Halala. I want to thank the parents, the uncles, Bokoko, Bomkulu, Bomzala, the cousins, the wives, the husbands, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, the partners, Bomkaya, everybody who was involved in supporting these extraordinary people arrive at this moment. Their body of work has just begun. What does it mean to be a UNISA graduate? Think about the 6 values that define a UNISA graduate: integrity, respect, discipline, honesty, commitment, and humanity. Our graduates must distinguish themselves locally and internationally. They must understand what Albert Einstein characterized as the dialectic relationship between curiosity and creativity, and the relationship between inquisitiveness and wisdom. These graduates understand their roles in crafting a modern, free, democratic, inclusive, dynamic, and developmentally focused society, and thus they give meaning to the UNISA vision, the African University, shaping futures in the service of humanity. In today's address, I draw inspiration from the First Lady of Inkabi Nation, Luandlu Ngulu, featuring Siyanduli, from a hit song, Ituba. In the song, Luandlu Ngulu sings, Ngilapha nje, akusiko ukuthanda wami, ukuthanda kwenkosi nebakithi balele, ngoba abanye bayasokola. Konke okuhle nomusa kuyangilandela, ngoba impilo iyangivuma, which when directly translated into English means, I give thanks to God for the priceless gift of grace. 13 years ago, I said proudly, being part of a graduation where I was one of the graduates to receive a PhD in chemistry. Like all of you graduates today, that day was a defining moment, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It was an act not only of personal commitment and support from my loved ones, but was one of personal pride. I had made it, and I was finally going to be referred to as Dr. Nkambule after so many years of hard work. Finally, the honor to my mother, my father, my siblings, the family would have a doctor in its midst, even though this doctor was not one to treat Koko Dlamini's ailing knee. In the villages where I come from, the idea of a doctor who is not a medical doctor is one that still needs to be studied at UNISA. Accordingly, I want to share 5 lessons I've learned in my journey since my last graduation. These years have been challenging and tumultuous, yet also inspiring and triumphant. During these years, good continues to triumph over evil. The love of God has not only prevailed, but profoundly flourishes. And for this, we are greatly grateful and encouraged. Lesson number 1, not everyone will like you. In his song, Icala Lempumelelo, Big Zulu gives gratitude to God for blessing him with a grandmother who did all she could to provide for them while growing under humble conditions. He then sings about how his success is now attracting enemies who have no clue of how hard he has worked to be where he is. Batsuninyoga, impumelelo ayimfanele. In another album, Big Zulu, featuring Ukacheni, Negaku lasePhongolo, titled Ngikhule Kanzima, he reflects about how tough his childhood was. Akhule ezabalaza, emaphupho eshabalala, ekhaya kuyinyakanyaka, kepha namhlanje bambiza inkalakatha. People spoke about his family's poverty as he grew up, and now they talk about his wealth after his houses. Success brings attacks. Therefore, be a man or woman of principle. In Proverbs 11, verse 3, it is written that the integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Isaiah 26, verse 7 goes on to read, the path of the righteous is leveled. You, the upright one, make the way of the righteous smooth. Lesson number 2, put your family first and be a person of love. Build strong, solid families. Be exemplary parents, loving mothers, and supportive fathers. My late father often said that, son, if you want to put the world in order, we must first put our nation in order. To put the family in order, we must first cultivate our personal life. We must set our hearts right. Make time for your loved ones. After all, they do say, having somewhere to go is home, having someone to love is family, and having both is a family. Work and life shall stress you. Your family will always be a place of comfort. Lesson number 3, find yourself a great mentor and be teachable. You are not self-made. You are who you are because of your hard work, the support of your loved ones, the love of God, and most importantly, you will thrive in your capabilities if you get yourself a mentor. Mentorship is a relationship that is a two-way exchange. Most of that exchange is positive. Mentoring is more than the transfer of advice, knowledge, and insights. The relationship offers reciprocal benefits for mentors willing to invest their time in developing another professional. The late Pat Conroy says to mentors, teach them the quiet words of kindness to live beyond themselves. Urge them toward excellence. Drive them towards gentleness. Pull them deep into yourself. Pull them upward toward humility, but softly, like an angel arranging clouds. Let your spirit move through them softly. Lesson number 4, keep your eyes on the poor, the marginalized, and the disadvantaged. Remember this, umuntu ngebantu. MT sings about giving gratitude to your support system and never looking down upon anyone beautifully in his hit song, Thank You. You could have been doing something else with your time, but you chose to be here by my side. Lord, I thank you. As former President Nelson Mandela put it, overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right, the right to dignity and a decent life. The last lesson, lesson number 5, remain humble and let your achievements speak for themselves. While this is your achievement, you should always remember the sacrifices others have made to ensure you are here today. I therefore affirm that one's title says very little about how well one's life has been led. That no matter how much you have done or how successful you have been, there will always be more to do, always more to learn, and always more to achieve. The late Mduduzi Shabalala, popularly known as Mandoza, did sing, "Uzoyithola kanjani, uhlele khona." Let no one and nothing stand in your way of achieving your dreams. Let no one intimidate you into losing the sparkle, the light that defines you. Always keep in focus your goals and the legacy you want to leave behind. May your belief in your dream continually drive your pursuit of excellence. Finally, I leave you with the words of Mayor Charlotte Maxeke. This work is not for yourselves. Kill that spirit of self and do not live above your people, but live with them. If you can rise, bring someone with. Ngiyabonga, bayadanki, riyalebuwa. Thank you so much.
Professor Ngambule is reminding us that you graduandi and diplomandi, you deserve the best. NgesiZulu bathi undize ivest. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. May I also request you that if your cell phone is not AI compatible and still powered by paraffin, please switch it off. The others can be on flight mode. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose name appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor. I have an honor to introduce to you Ntombenhle Brenda Mandlazi for the degree of Doctor of Social Work. Can I have the program? Unfortunately, the supervisor is not here, so in her absence, I will read the citation in conferment of the degree. Okay. I was not part of this. Thank you very much. In her thesis entitled Gender-Related Occupational Stress Among Social Auxiliary Workers within the Department of Social Development, Social Auxiliary Workers Practice Guidelines, she conducts qualitative study to explore the occupational stress experienced by social auxiliary workers in relation to gender. The study uses purposive sampling, semi-structured interviews, and focus groups of 37 social auxiliary workers from Nhlanzeni District Municipality, Mpumalanga Province. The findings reveal a gender imbalance resulting in an employment structure that perpetuates stereotypes, as well as poorly planned health initiatives, having a negative impact on leadership and service delivery. The study recommends introducing gender-sensitive wellness programs. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to request you to confer on Brenda Ntombenhle Mandlazi the degree of Doctor of Social Work.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Social Work on Ntombenhle Brenda Mandlazi.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to introduce to you Batusi Patricia Motlazi Ndlovu. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I request her supervisor, Prof. J.M. Matibeneke, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In her absence, I shall read the citation. In her thesis entitled Strategies to Enhance the Effectiveness of a Pathograph as a Labor Management Tool, she applies an explanatory, sequential, and retrospective design to explore the extent of the use of a pathograph in the management of labor in Nhlanzeni district in Mpumalanga, and to describe the perceptions of midwives, student midwives, and operational managers. The findings reveal significant gaps in the teaching and implementation of the pathograph as a labor management tool. She developed strategies to enhance the use of the pathograph. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to request you to confer on Batusi Patricia Motlazi Ndlovu the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Batusi Patricia Motlazi Ndlovu.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to request... No, where is that? 50. Yes. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to introduce to you Zanele Nontlantla Ntuli for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. M. Geris, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. Not here. Okay. In the absence of the supervisor, I shall read the citation. Is this one? In her thesis titled Feminization of Migration, the representation of women migrants and refugees in contemporary South African theatre, she thoroughly examines a selection of contemporary South African plays using the theory of intersectional feminism to analyze how women migrants and refugees are represented. The study reveals how the depiction of women, migrants, and refugees in the selected plays reflects their position in post-apartheid South Africa and critiques the current political climate regarding the rights of migrant women. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to request you to confer on Zanele Nontlantla Ntuli the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Zanele Nontlantla Ntuli.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to introduce to you Nomfundo Nyaweni for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. F.S. Madonsela, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In a thesis entitled Language Preservation Through Cultural and Religious Facets in Selected Siswati Novels, Nomfundo demonstrates that members of the community can use literary opuses to uphold their cultural and religious beliefs despite the pressure of modernization. She further highlights the worth of epigrams that encompass linguistics, abilities, and an understanding of social context to strengthen the cultural identity of the speakers, thereby placing them at the core of a cultural heritage that has endured for centuries, shaping their identity and values. This study makes a significant contribution to the language discourse on the preservation of culture and religious beliefs and the transmission of these attributes from one generation to the next, thereby protecting the rich and diverse cultural heritage.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have an honor to request you to confer on Nomfundo Nyaweni the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Nomfundo Nyaweni.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Rivadzu, receive Faith Mlambo, receives the degree Master of Education.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Hloniphile Rachel Nhleko receives the degree of Master of Commerce. The degree was obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Nhlanhla Bongi Magagula. Silas Msibi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Daniel Chiadi receives the degree of Master of Arts in the College of Law.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Nonkululeko Malomane receives the degree of Master of Science, the degree obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Rufus Solomon Matebula receives the degree of Master of Business Leadership.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Matapelo Miriam Zimande received the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology Honours.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Let me have your call. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Law. Maruping Appreciate Komani. Okay, done. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Tarisai Muzani, the degree was obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Notando Michelle Miranda Piri receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Nondumiso Angel Dlamini. Sandile Tembu Menzi Gininza. Phyllis Paulri Libambo. Hanso Stefina Mukwena. Lindokuhle Mpangane. Farisanai Gede Sibanda, the degree is obtained with distinction. Vincentia Petile Zulu.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Oh. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Nondumiso Goodness Maseko. Tulisile Constance Sibia. Marishine Mahocho Makutu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Tarin Machi Denkelman. Duduzi Dube. Treasure Kumani. Alex Huete. Stanford Komane, degree obtained with distinction. Emelina Ntokozo Kubega. Nelly Portia Manzini. Keruptula Zuzile Mashaba. Valencia Mashejo. Shukran Zenzo Mbowane. Winile Jabulile Mkhonza. Nonhlanhla Siphiwe Mema. Nolwazi Quinton Fortune Mukwena. Tsiri Mukwena. Ntombenhle Beauty Mieni. Tobile Whitney Ndlala. Maureen Dlangamandla. Olivia Dlangamandla. Nokuthula Sanele Yolanda Nkosi. Pretty Busisiwe Nkosi. Bongiwe Amelia Payaze. Rutendo Vision Ramvubero. Siyabonga Martin Sambo. Mamukiti Alucio Shai. Maitshwaro Boitumelo Shakwane. Tracy Charlotte Sibia. Sfiso Given Sitole. Amanda Jane Tena degree obtained with distinction. Nolwazi Saniti Lubambo. Surprise Kolela Sambo. Zanele Nontlantla Shabangu. Sandile Ambrose Sibande. Pindile Betty Filson.
Thank you, thank you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Petros Albert Tlangamandla receives the degree of Baccalaureus Technologia. Congratulations. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Thank you, thank you. Admission Joyce Munareng. Tandolwetu Charlene Pangisa. Keketso Bridget Selekane. Tabang Kabelo Silinda. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tandiwe Tebile Nkuna receives the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Chantel Heida Bonini. Congratulations. There's a camera there. Alexander Dupries. Nomasondo Tebu. Tamsanga Emmanuel Tlavane. Goodness Promise Mashaba. Pepsile Mashego. Tulisile Ingrid Masinga. Lorraine Lundokuhle Masia. Judy Ntangeni Matebula. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Buyile Mukwena receives the degree with distinction. Theodora Natania Muyane. Kamugelo Nyati. Nelisiwe Hlongwe. Eva Nomfundo Sibambo. Donation Sibuyi. Yes, leadership. Morris Sibusiso Simdane. Busi Bridget Twala.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received a bachelor, a degree in the College of Accounting Sciences, Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Adelaide Felicity Mavimbela. Dumiseni Justice Shongwe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Makungu Miranda Ubisi receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, The following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Danisile Dagracia Hontasia Hadebe. Vincent Saki Kenny. Nombulelo Emerentia Kumalo. Innocent Advocate Mahlolela. Lihlohonolo Malele. Nogutula Perseverance Masina. Nontogozo Precious Masina. Tolagele Submission Matibela. Buhles Bulelo Mkwanazi. Thank you. Thank you. Ndicheni Rambau. Monaka Monica Rapalalani. Mujaji Mathas Khobela. Tembelihle Shamaine Shabangu, she is also the former RSRC secretary. Nonhlanhla Elina Sibia. Tobegile Daphne Sibuyi. Zanele Patience Shkwambane. Nonhlanhla Doris Sindana. Yolandi Stale. Melissa Olipa Tatane. Pumzile Priti Vilagazi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, The following candidates receive the degree Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Patience Sinegugu Hlachwayo. Felicity Kebile Khoza. Katleho Mendi Maile. Welcome Mkwena. Londi Wenumalo. Precious Tibana. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Miriam Monyana receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Xolisani Ngube received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology.
Thirty-six. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Nonduduzo Trust Lubisi receives the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Jubilate Mashiro. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree of Bachelor of Information Science, honors. Khadi Portia Rebecca Morodi. Andile Simpiwe Msimang. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Susan Nompumelelo Dibakwane. Kondile Ngobile Kachwane. Lindiwe Trinity Mashele. Jennifer Kolisile Mboweni. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Mgisi Leo Gunene. Yulenda Mashele. Princess Dikonketso Mashile. Sibongile Sphiwe Bobby. Sibonisile Dimoria Dlamini. Hlengiwe Shina Khoza. Odrisha Pigiwe Mahlani. Nosipo Angela Sithole. Mateko Tibora Dulamo. Khatliso Edith Khwete. Goodness Pindi Kumalo. Sakile Emmanuel Mabilane. Kainsile Mendi Makakula. Sihle Priscilla Maisela. Desiree Sibongile Malapane. Decretia Manzini. Goodness Nokolo Mkabela. Sheila Ngobeni. Thank you. Nomthandazo Ana Nyarenda. Mfundo Innocent Sambo. Thembelihle Thumbathi.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Clarence Ishal Motedi receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Come here. There you go. That's perfect.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Lumka Kubudela. Ntokozo Sandra Mahlalela. Maphakane Mamaila. Kuhula Glenda Mnisi. Hlulani Lydia Ndlovu. Pumla Emarensia Hlongwe.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Nonduduzo Samkelesiwe Similani received postgraduate diploma in the College of Education.
Mr. Executive Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Health Sciences. Perseverance Yenzeni Khoza. Nombulelo Charity Mahlalela. Happiness Mbambo. Promise Sendeni Mhlongo. Adriel Ndowaba. Nothemba Hope Ngwenya receives the diploma with distinction. Thembelihle Carol Ngwenya. Lirato Ramapulana. Khosi Mbali Shongwe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Jonah Smpiwe Makwakwa. Bekani Innocent Mbata.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Sir, excuse me. Nelisiwe Lindobuhle Mkhabela. Nonkululeko Nompilo Nkambule. Izintsana Ntsana Margaret Tebele.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received their diploma in the College of Law. Sindisiwe L.C. Fakude. Sitembile Hadere. Mthokozisi Marvel Peace Khoza. Koni Modipadi Mabilu. Vusi Mabunda. Ntoula Terence Magabi. Moloko Ignatius Makola. Lungelo Felicia Manzini. Tembele Nkosini Michelle Matonsi. Tubelihle Monica Mdoka. Onakele Mgabi. Kosi Mlambo. Sibonise Mota. Constantia Mutubatse. Regina Tobile Ntleko. Hlobisile Victoria Nkosi. Feziwe Nadine Bianca Nyambi. Domfuti Colin Palmer. Ntsako Gqibi. Godfrey Risenga. Sindile Shivuri. Kebisile Tricia Shongwe. Makungu Cynthia Sitole. Nosizo Landiwe Twala. Nonhlanhla Florence Twala.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Thank you. Nkateko Godi. Andisiwe Mali. Pindile Mgwambe. Lungelo Goodman Kabela. Nombulelo Mavis Mkonto. Prudence Cindy Mtombeni. Uyanda Karabo Mukwena. Kiriboni Wendy Msimango. Dumisile Nkumane. Bonginkosi Nyati. Libone Perseverance Sikone. Tembeka Desire Nkosi. Lindokuhle Adelaide Tabete. Ntombika Ise Millicent Zulu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the national diploma. Thank you. Christopher Vusimusi Makagula. Andres David Mahane.
Just pull your card. Oh, mine. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences: Lucky Butilis Precious Aurelia Nkosi.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate, the showstopper, spotted with beautiful college colors, receives the diploma in the College of Education. Matilda Tina Nkosi.
I was waiting for the signal from Mama. I didn't get the signal. Let us give them a round of applause. As Professor Ngambule said earlier on, you deserve the best. Undizeye best. I am more interested in the red gown for now, because I want to be like them when I grow up. But first, I would like to start by congratulating the supervisors, Dr. R.M. Skosana, Professor Mativeneke, and Professor Gieres in absentia, and Professor Madonzela. So now I'm going to request Dr. Mandlazibe, Dr. Mutlasi Ndlovu, Dr. Nduli, Dr. Nyaweni to stand up. You put the cart before the horse or you jump the guns. Let us give them a round of applause. You know, it's a cardinal sin to make the newly graduated doctors to stand for long. You may be seated. Now, et al., I think they understand me when I say et al. When they were citing, they were saying et al. These doctors et al. And others, can you please stand up? We are way far to get to that level of doctors. I requested people to stand up, they are not standing up. Can we all stand up? And can we take out the certificate and wave it to people who accompanied us here today? Thank you, thank you. You may sit. I think we are still having a long way for you to get that red gown. You didn't follow a single instruction, only few followed the instruction. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the graduandi and the diplomati, I hope throughout the project or your journey, you had fun with these men and women on the stage. And their comments were never personal and never a lampoon on your person, but a genuine and constructive reflection on your work, on your assignment, on your thesis. And that is why today you are graduating here. And when you ask directions from them, they gave you the greatest lesson that shows that a great river does not refuse any small stream. Let us give them a round of applause. UNISA, not the University of UNISA. UNISA, the University of the Land, offers a wonderful platform for students to define tomorrow. And this you did at your own pace, at your own space, at your own time. Some finish quicker in the speed of Kazongo. You know, Kazongo is very fast. And others, it took them forever, like Madiba had them in mind when he wrote Long Walk to Freedom. Others took 10 years, but I didn't say anything about the PSL company. I'm just talking about the degree. But the Lord has finally made it. And we thank you. We thank you for choosing UNISA out of 26 universities. And now it is that time. You know where I come from at the wedding, they will say, people will start asking those who come late to the wedding, Shechibakisani. So now it is that time that I want you, the diplomandi and graduandi, to promise me that you will take UNISA to be your alma mater. And promise me to honor and cherish and respect UNISA as your alma mater. And as the bona fide student of UNISA, and UNISA as your alma mater, to promise to post positive stories about your alma mater, and also contribute tuition towards future students at UNISA by donating. And those who do not have the red gown also promise to study with UNISA to get the red gown and forsake all other 25 universities and study only at UNISA. Because UNISA is your alma mater and you are its alumni. And this marriage, no one can break it. It is bound here on earth and it is also bound in heaven. As I said, we thank you for choosing the university that shapes futures in service of humanity. And we also thank those who accompanied you to this occasion. All good things come to an end. Unfortunately, it's me who has to close all things and to come to an end. And our flight is also coming to an end, as the cabin crew is preparing it for the landing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dibuji adage says, clouds do not always mean rain, but smoke is a sure sign of fire. And as clouds float weightlessly in the sky, I heard the prophets of doom, forecasters making prophets of gloom, from cloudy forecast to the clear sky, giving hint to the rain in the air. As it rains, clouds gather, birds of the sky hover in the air, showing sign of joy, for every cloud has a silver lining. Ladies and gentlemen, the poet in me says, if you want my voice, I will give you an invoice. Give me a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have graduated, you have become part of the UNISA alumni, you are now part of the illustrious circle of excellence. Your responsibility is to contribute and help define tomorrow. There are many things that you can do to do that. Those who have masters and PhD, you can apply to be the adjunct lecturer at UNISA. The adverts are out now. Others, you can continue your lifelong journey with the College of Graduate Studies and produce knowledge that will help society. And as I said, you can donate to the bursary fund so that future students can also access education just like you did. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 24 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. You may stand. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.